We're here with Forrest coach Justin Bliss. How are you feeling in the premiership? That must be a pretty good feeling.
Yeah, mate, it's pretty good. Just a bit of a sign of relief as well as excitement, mate. It's pretty good. We'll celebrate pretty hard the next couple of days.
I mean, that whole game, there wasn't much in it. You were behind at three-quarter time. What was the message to the boys?
Yeah, look, mate, we probably had the kicking in the last quarter. It's just a matter of giving everything we had, not wasting this opportunity that we've got. They don't come along very often, so yeah, that was pretty much, and the boys were that desperate in the last quarter, something to be proud of.
As an assessment of the game, what do you think the boys did that little bit better that got in the win?
We controlled the 1%ers more than Lorne throughout the day. I think Lorne probably had a few opportunities there that maybe would have got them in front, but they didn't probably take them and let us to hold on when they controlled the ball. And then the second half, I think we sort of controlled it a bit more than them, and yeah, we'd sort of come away with it, which is good.
It was always going to be a tough game, and I mean, we rang around and got a few tips from a few people, and not many people thought you should get over the line, I guess, because of that second semi-final, but you always had the confidence that you could come out and give it a good run.
Yeah, mate, we got that belief in us, in ourselves. Externally, we don't really care what happens. It's internally, and we know we've done all the work, and we know we've got a good group of blokes here, and you sort of see the desperate acts out there today and how we went about it, and yeah, obviously it's
the conditions today, I don't know if they suited you guys. You played pretty well last week when it was perfect conditions. Were you a bit worried before the game, or how did you approach that one?
Yeah, we haven't got a good track record on weak grounds, even throughout the year. Against the lesser teams, it seems to be a pretty close match, so we would have preferred a dry day, but at the end of the day, we've had a job to do, and yeah, we came away and we were desperate enough and wanted it that much that yeah, we came away with the goods, so it's good.
It must feel pretty well deserved though. I mean, you guys have been probably one of the best sides all year, finished minor premier. It must feel like all the hard work sort of paid off.
Pretty much, mate, yeah, as I said earlier, it's just a bit of a relief as well as and happiness, so it's just something we'll celebrate over the next couple of days, and we probably won't wipe the smile off our faces for the next 6 months, and yeah, get on with it.
Who did you think played well today?
Yeah, Scotty Ganger is a little bit of an unsung hero for us. He's a really good player. Dame Cerny, until he went off with a hamstring at half time, he played his role really well. Adam Wells, 2 Calcedos, sort of, there's quite a few blokes played well today. It was good. Needed a 22-man effort. So.
Just looking through the team list this week, there's a few older blokes in the team. Looking at yourself and Damien Cerny as well. There's no one hanging up the boots after this game that we know of yet?
I don't think so, mate, because a lot of the players that come here, there's a few blokes that are fresh from this year. If they want to hang on the boots after a flag, it'd be pretty tough. You sort of seek that. There's potential there to go a little bit further next year, so hopefully I can keep them together.
And just on yourself now, I mean, the big talk this week was whether or not you were going to play. How is the hammy?
Oh yeah, it's pretty knackered. Yeah.
Did it give you any trouble during the game at all? Or?
Yeah, all the way through it. Just pretty much, I didn't want to break down in the first half, so used myself sparingly and just sort of gave my all in the second half and contributed in the second half more than anything. So.
Been a few physio appointments this week, hasn't it?
Yeah, every day for the last 2 weeks, mate. I got to know him fairly well.
What was the physio advice? Did they say not to play? I mean, you probably. I mean, the big decision is like you never want to miss it, but I mean, you don't want to risk it in the game and then shortchange the team.
Always my thoughts were I'm not going to go out there and let the team down. So we pretty much just recovered for the last 2 weeks, and I tested out last night, and if it was going to break, it was going to break, and that was going to be so be it. But it held up last night, so.
I was going to ask when was the decision made, but it was last night by the sound of it?
Last night, mate. We just gave it right up to the last minute to test it out fully, and it held up enough for me to be confident that I can contribute enough. So.
And just finally, who do you dedicate this win to? I mean, the club?
There's that much work that gets done by a small group of people, committee-wise. Definitely has to go to those guys. It's work tirelessly. You've got the blokes out here that play footy, but they love playing footy, so it comes naturally to them. These other guys that got to raise the money and keep the club going. So there's a lot of respect there for them.
No worries, Bussy. Well done to you and the boys, and I'll let you go enjoy it.
All right, thanks, mate.